Hi everybody, it's Ed Lyons and I'm at Millride Country Sports reviewing some of the brand new Pilla lenses for 2024. Pilla have evolved some of the lenses from last year and brought out the brand new Fruit collection. And I've got a series here for low to medium light and medium to sunny days. So we're going to review these in order and just to tell you why they're different to what you might have had in the past. So the first lens is the 69 CIPE. So this is an evolution of the really popular 70 PWC, which was the Peach lens. That was kind of a go-to lens for me to recommend to clients because it was really nice and gentle, it was really nice and balanced. It gave good contrast to a target without making it feel too artificial. And the new peach version, the blush peach version, takes that on with adding a little bit more ruby red tint, which gives a bit more contrast, particularly on an orange target. It's, again, really subtle and it's pleasant to wear. So if I just sort of put that on, again, for me being quite light sensitive, even in this reasonably bright day, I'm getting a bit of glare protection from that. So I feel this is quite nice and balanced. This is certainly a lens that I'm going to recommend particularly to my light sensitive clients as part of their portfolio. We've then got the 62, let me sure I've got the number right, the CIED, which is the Golden Berry lens. This is one of the enhanced definition series, and the idea of the enhanced definition series is to give a general uplift to contrast, brightening pretty much everything in a gentle way, but making it feel natural. And it's not going to cause a particular boost in one area of the spectrum over another. It's just going to generally be quite an uplifting lens. It's quite natural. Other lenses in the ED series are the 9.5, which is the super dark one. Then there's the 26 CIED, which again is not as dark as that 9.5, but again is a really good glare protection lens. This in the 62 end, again, is a really nice medium to low light lens that gives you plenty of protection, but doesn't make things feel too artificial. The lens that's probably the most different from Pilla, from my estimation, is the 53 CIK, which is the Kiwi lens. So this is a version building on the really popular 92 CIL. So the 92 CIL lens was one of the lime filtrations, lets plenty of light through, so lets 92% of the light through, only 8% absorption rate, and it's in that green end of the curve. This is an absolutely stonking lens for lime green targets. I can see exactly the sort of clients that this is going to be useful for. It's perhaps not a lens that I particularly like because of the way my eyes work. I tend to like sort of the cooler lenses like the greys and the purples. They make my eyes feel a bit more relaxed and a bit more chilled out. Those sorts of people that want, again, a bit more contrast, and particularly people who struggle with the lime lenses, are going to really like that 53 CIK. And as we said, that's probably the most different lens of this whole sort of iteration. So next we're going to move on to the medium to sunny day lenses. So one that I'm quite excited about is the 39 CIG, which is the Guava lens. This is a modification of those red-green colour deficiency lenses that we looked at here last year with Roy Cherry. What I think we're going to have to do is probably get Roy back and get his take on how good these lenses are, and also look at the 30 CDC, which is the blue base lens as well. So this is an evolution of the RG-LL and RG-HL without the polarization in it. So some people find that the polarization takes too much information away. I love polarized lenses, I think they're great, but this is going to give you even more light coming through because that polarization layer is removed. For me, when I put that on, wow, that's intense. And again, for me at the moment, it's a little bit too intense. But for those of us who've got that issue with our cone cells, which means that we struggle to differentiate between reds and greens, that bangs out the orange and the red pigment in an orange target. So that should be really interesting for those of you who struggle with red-green colour deficiency. We then move on to probably my favourite lens of the series, which is the 35 Fig. So this one is part of the CIN family, but it's actually got a little bit of cherry in it. So it blends two of the really popular series. The CIN is the purple base, remember, and the cherry has got that really nice little bit of soft reddy pink in. Blending those two together gives, for me, a really nice balanced lens. Again, glare protection, although on a super sunny day, if I wasn't in the shade, it might still be a little bit pale, but it just feels comfortable. And sometimes people find that with these rich red lenses that they are a bit too intense, but this is a really nice balanced version. Then we've got the 31 CI-HCP. No, I've lied. It's the 31 CI-HP. So this is the passion fruit lens. The HC series for Pilla has been one of their most popular that they've ever done. So the 50RHC was brilliant, that was then evolved, and the latest I think is the 47 CI-HC, fantastic lens. Lower down in the light transmission you've got the 15, so that's again the really sort of dark version of that. This sits really neatly in the middle. So again, really nice and balanced, really good boost on that sort of spectral filter, particularly for that sort of orange lens. It's got a little bit of purple in it, it's got a little bit of red in it, so it's got the mixture of the sort of lens colours that I tend to like. And I'm just popping this on with some of these new Outlaw X6 Delta tips. These are the most technical and therefore the most expensive sides that Pilla do in the general market, but they do fit really, really nicely. So they cradle your head, they give you some glare and wind protection, and because you've got the adjustability on this Copa Mundial tip, you can just do a little bit of adjustment and change that pantoscopic tilt. You can change the angle of how it sits on you. So again, for me in these sort of light conditions, my eyes feel protected and relaxed, and the whole thing feels really nice and comfortable. There's another lens as well, which is the 12 Blueberry. We don't have that with us. It's been so popular that it's sold out pretty much across the globe already, and it's part of the Neutralizer series. So the Neutralizer series is that purple series. This is the darkest lens in that. We've had, again, if memory serves, we've had the 40 CN, we've had the 19 CIN, we've had previously 69s and 67 CWNs, a whole series of lens blends and developments in that purple series. This is the 12 and this is the darkest. This is the lens that I know I'm going to really like because it fits how my eyes just respond to colour, respond to light transmission. Really nice dark glare protective lens, kills off green, boosts orange, and it's going to be a really nice comfortable lens to add to my own personal portfolio. As usual, we stock all of these lenses, all of the sides in my practice, Flint Optometry. We're based in Wolverhampton. I believe we give the best service on Pilla lenses anywhere in the world. We're optometrists, this is what we do. We understand eyes, we understand shooting, we understand vision. We also do a free consultation where if people want to come in and try the lenses for themselves, me or one of my team can help people looking at different targets and different backgrounds and make sure that you get the right lens to add to your portfolio. So if you want to know anything else, please just give the practice a call on 01902 422 096 and speak to one of the team and they'll be able to help you. If you can, please like and share the video. Over 90% of you aren't subscribed, so if you could hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, it really helps me to grow the channel, and the more sort of interaction that we get, the more incentive I've got to do these videos. And please comment if there's something that you want me to talk about that might give you a bit of help in your shooting and your vision. I'm more than happy to do it. So yeah, reach out to me directly and let me help you see better and shoot better.